Hello, everyone. We are once again in this scene because this video is a bit of a follow-up video from a former one where I showed this scene. And I basically claimed that you could develop all these three-dimensional assets. That I did develop these 100% using Goxel, which is a Voxel modeling software. And so we're going to get right down to it. We're going to develop our own three-dimensional structure using this software. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the internet and we're going to look for Goxel, and we're gonna download it, right? So we're gonna go Google, and you can do it on your browser. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna click. It's this option. It's Goxel.xyz theta, and you're gonna go click on download, and then you're just gonna download for your system. Okay. Once you have it, open it, and we're gonna get right down to that. Okay, so this is Goxel. You can see that this is the 3D scene, and you may be aware, yeah, like I said, it's just a voxel modeling software. So we do have all these cubes that we can draw, and we can turn them into a mesh a little bit later. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna start develop a model from scratch, as I said, and I'm gonna ask ChatGPT to inspire me to draw something in 3 dimensions. Okay, so that's why I have ChatGPT here. Oops. I'm gonna close this window because it's taking some memory from it. And okay, I'm gonna ask it to draw a sword in. Oh, it's an LLM. It will understand my bad writing in a stone. Okay. So it takes some time, but it takes some time because I'm recording and doing this at the same time, but shouldn't take too long. Never mind. And yeah, that's just beautiful. Um, but I want something simpler. Uh, I guess like there's some moss and everything, and the sword is very elaborate. But I want to make it low poly. Okay. I'm just gonna ask. I'm sorry. Giving it another request to make it simpler. Yeah. Take some time. Oh Jesus, it's taking forever. Okay. And it's okay, I guess. A little ugly in my opinion, but we'll go with it. Actually, I think I'll just do this. I'll try to do it. Okay, no promises that they will be good, but low easy on me. We're gonna use some grays for the stone. I guess we're gonna go dark. A little too dark. Yeah, that should be good. And it's gonna look like this, right? Now, of course, Goxel has tools that are helpful for you to draw things in bulk. So we could use the shape feature here within tools, and use a cylinder instead. Okay, so we're gonna go with a cylinder. It's gonna be kind of like, I'm gonna make it like this. Sure. Or actually, let's make it like a system of 2 cylinders or 2 circles here. One like this, and the other one concentric to it. Yeah, that should be good. Concentric to it, maybe like this to be. You'll understand once I draw it. Once I have this thing going, basically. Yeah, it should be a little bit more centered to the side here. Okay, and now what we're gonna do is we're gonna extrude it. We're gonna extrude the innermost circle first, and then we're gonna extrude the secondmost here. And thinking about it, we could actually do 3 concentric circles for more accuracy. And what we're trying to do here is we're trying to simulate levels on the stone. Okay, so there's this extruding feature within tools where we can just extrude the material upwards, right, by using our mouse. And we're going to extrude the innermost circle, then the next one, and this one. And that should be the stone. Now, it doesn't look perfect, right? I'm aware. So we're gonna make it a little bit more granular with the add tool and using the brush, right? And we're just gonna go crazy here, randomly. Some random addition laterally on the sides, and to make it look more realistic, because our world is not completely geometric and perfect. It's a whole chaotic, very chaotic dark place, right? Okay, and that that should be it. That's our stone. Oh, I went too chaotic. Okay, too much entropy. All right, so that should be our stone. That's our stone. It's beautiful. Okay, now what we're gonna do is sword. So we're gonna go back. The sword looks like there's the sword, there's the blade, and then the hilt. So we're gonna draw the blade first. The blade is gonna be a lighter gray than this one that I just used. So we're gonna go with a way lighter gray here. A little bit lighter. Why not? Yeah. Okay. Now we're gonna do maybe a smaller cylinder. Um, or maybe just draw the structure ourselves, kind of like this, like a star-shaped thing. I guess I'm gonna go with a sort of star-like shape, and now we're gonna extrude that section. And now, of course, it's not gonna look extrude perfectly unless we add another. Actually, I'll just keep this thing as is. Just add that little section, and I'm gonna declare it as one layer. This is layer. If you go to the toolbar here, there's an additional tool that is called layers. So we're gonna click on that, and if you click on this plus sign, you'll add a second layer. We're right now working on layer 1, and that's it. You can actually toggle it off and make it invisible by clicking on that eye. Like visible and invisible. We're gonna if we want to work on layer 2, we have to select it, click it, and now that should be part of layer 2. So if you you'll see now that if you click on the little eye for layer 1, it disappears, because now we're just looking at layer 1. Okay, and now both disappear. Okay, but what we're gonna do is we're gonna work on layer 2. So we're gonna extrude that part. We're going with extrusion, and layers 1, layer 2, extrude, and extrude this way. Okay, and that's gonna be our blade. All right, like I said, I'm not feeling too confident of it. Please go easy on me. All right, maybe extrude now. Let's do the extrusion. Why is it not? Yeah, okay. Let's extrude it now. It just looks like a block. It's very blocky. And I don't think that's gonna do. Okay. Just a second, please. Yeah, that's gonna be our sword. Yeah. Let me see if it looks like it. It does not at all. But I don't care. I'm gonna keep going with the video because this is a tutorial video. It's not a video to showcase how great I am at drawing things in 3D. Okay. So we're gonna draw you could even like declare a second layer to draw a third layer to draw the hilt, okay, of the sword. Layer 2 was the blade sword. Layer 3 is the hilt here. What happened here? And now this thing is gonna extrude also to the other side. We're gonna extrude that section. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. And it cannot, because to extrude you have to go lateral this way and this way. So already we have some issues on the design, but that's fine. I'm just gonna throw it manually here. Like maybe add a little bit. Maybe do it this way. Okay. And just like a little bit more. Okay, and now we're gonna extrude that upward as well. Too much. Okay. And that should be it. That should be part of the hilt here. We're gonna add a little bit more to the top. Okay. And here we're just gonna add some diamonds to the hilt, and maybe the rod here above it is gonna be a darker tone of, maybe even like make it completely black. Okay. And now extrude that one upward with the extrusion tool. I don't like it, but I don't have to like it. And then the little knob here on top above it. Okay. So that's gonna be the same color as the other gold. So what we can do, what's great about this is that if you go to the tools feature, there's this little syringe that is a color picker. So we can go back to click on the color we want to pick, and we can use that color once again. Okay. And so that's gonna be, we're doing the knob right now. The knob is gonna be like an M. Maybe make it more like a knob. And and I guess, whoops, and it needs to look a little larger, right? Maybe do some crosses here to give it some three-dimensional feel, and maybe even like some to complete it, right? Do some crosses above like that. Yeah, sure. What did I do? Very complex sword. All right. And now maybe add a ingrain, some encrusted diamond here, a purplish, maybe amethyst. What can we use? But maybe we can use the magical voxel toolbar and add some amethyst or some magenta encrusted diamond here somewhere. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, it's gonna have to do. And that's our sword. And I know it doesn't look perfect. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna save it. Hold up. I think I made it look worse, but fine. What we're gonna do is we're gonna save it. Okay. And to save is easy. You can just press Control S, or you can go to File and Save. And it will save automatically. It will save as a .gox file. I just saved it as sword.gox. Okay. And now what you're gonna do is, this for the moment we've been waiting for, we're gonna turn it to a low poly structure. And for that, you click on View, and then in View, there's this option called Marching Cubes. Okay, so you're gonna check it. And once you do, it looks a little bit more realistically like a three-dimensional sword, right? We see the stone, yeah, the encrusted diamond, the hilt, and the handles. And yeah, I mean, it looks very different, right, than this. Okay, so that's your sword. And we can also, besides marching cubes, there's also this feature to make the color smooth, and you check it. It's only an option once you've checked marching cubes. So after you've checked marching cubes, you can try it, and it will just make the colors mesh a little bit better, right? Do you see that before they were very restricted, right? And now when you click smooth colors, they just like kind of blend in with the other with the other colors. And that makes it a little bit more realistic, gives it a little bit more of a realistic feel also. Okay, so I'm gonna save it as is. And like I said, what's great about this tool is that it's reversible. You can go back from marching cubes to voxel, and once again, back to the low poly representation. So I guess that's it. This is the end of my video. Okay. Um. So yeah, you just created a low poly 3-dimensional asset using Goxel. And if you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like this video, subscribe for more content, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss my next video. All right. You won't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.